what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Minecraft mod showcase, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Thaumic Tinkerer. So this is an add-on mod by Vasky for Thaumcraft 3. So it adds in loads of things. If you don't know what Thaumcraft 3 is, we don't have a review, but I'm sure there'll be hundreds on YouTube. We actually played it in Feed the Beast. I think, was it Feed? Yeah. And it's actually really awesome mod, loads of magic, and this adds in even more amazing features. So I'm just going to start off with the gaseous things. Ooh, just split that in half. Didn't know I could do that. The gaseous tenebrae and the gaseous glowstone. So what these do is the gaseous tenebrae pretty much just takes away light from the area, and the gaseous glowstone, if I make it night, adds light to the area. As you can see there, it takes up the tenebrae. If I just pop over here, go in this cave for example, you don't have to have ugly torches, just lights up the area and you get these sparkly things, which is really cool. And if you want to get rid of those, you can get yourself a fume dissipator. So this gets rid of the fumes, and you just got to press shift and right click and it tingles and absorbs it all up, all the nastiness and all the light as well. Get in there. So that's pretty cool, just in case you want to get rid of it or you put it down by accident. So next up, I'm just going to go into these blocks. This is quartz, smoky quartz I think this is called, and it's pretty much normal quartz, but it's smoky. So you just put normal quartz around some coal and it makes it black. All the same blocks, but it just looks really, really nice. I think it looks lovely. Very nice. So next we've got in this lovely chest the Spellbound cloth. Well, what the Spellbound cloth does is if you have a sword or some sort of enchanted item that you don't want and you can't get rid of it, so you just think, oh, I'm going to lose the diamonds, you can put this with the knockback one. Nobody really wants that, it's a bit annoying against skeletons. Put the cloth in with it and you get yourself a diamond sword. Now it's the same sort of research for all these things in the Thaumic. It's all in here. So if you watch a Thaumcraft guide, that will go into that, the research aspect of it, but it would make this video like 50 minutes long, and I'm sure you guys probably know what it is already. So next up we've got the Wand of Uprising and the Sword of the Condor. So what the Wand of the Uprising does is pretty much, if you right click with it, it lets you fly, which is really awesome. It's not too fast, it's kind of hard to control. You just hold down the right click and it's a bit weird, so I guess if you press like this it might be a bit easier. That's a little bit easier. Very nice. Ooh, I forgot to mention I've got the goggles on. Looking good. Right, so then if you upgrade that Wand of Uprising, you can get yourself the Sword of the Condor. And this thing flies a lot faster and it's pretty awesome. Very fast. Very fast flying machine. That's pretty much what they do. So next we've got the Wand of the Tinkerer, which is just an ordinary wand, but it gets 500 Vs, so it's a lot more than the other ones, but it recharges a little bit slower from what I've seen. You've got the Wand of Dislocation. This thing's really cool. So say you've got a chest, like this ender chest, and you think, oh crap, I don't want to empty it. Just right click on it, and right click it again, and you'll be over there. So then if you go inside, all the items are still in the same position. So you just right click, let's put him back, and right click again, everything's still in there. So you don't have to empty it all into your inventory, then take the chest over and then empty it again. It's really, really cool. But obviously you can do it with other blocks too, like grass, just a bit of landscaping, if you wish to do so. Okay, so next we've got the Sigil of Memories and the Talisman of Withhold. So if you get those two out, just do it in twos. It makes sense. Right, so we've got the Sigil of Memories, and if you right click with it, I get creative, right click with it, there we go, and it'll start flashing in your hand. And if it, when you go away, then if you hold the right click down, come on, what's going on? There we go, there, it worked eventually. So it just teleports you back to where you were going, or wherever you used it, but then it breaks. So it's really cool, but it is a one-time use. So this is the Talisman of Withhold. So you need to shift and right click, because it's currently it says not absorbing. So you shift and right click, just once, it'll say absorbing. So then if you put yourself bottle of enchanting, you won't see my levels go up, but then you'll see in here XP 170. So let's just fill him up with all these green balls. And then if you go on this and right click with this, you get yourself the bottles of enchanting. They don't go bottle for bottle. You do lose a couple, but if you do wish to store when you're killing stuff, store the XP, that you can do that. So it's pretty efficient for when you might need the XP, because then you could have a chest full of those bottles. So next we've got the ender mirror and the stopwatch of the time twister. Is that what it's called? Yeah. So I'll just start the time twister and just put it there. Takes 60 seconds, so I'll just talk about this now. The ender mirror. Right click on the ender mirror and it gives you access to your ender chest. So as you can see, I've still got stuff in there, which is kind of cool. It's just like having a permanent ender chest in your inventory. I guess it's like sort of having a backpack. Right, we've still got 45 seconds left on the other one. Is there anything else in here? Yep, the fortune maul and the silk cutter. So fortune maul, they're like omni tools. So maul is like a sword and everything. The silk cutter is like a pickaxe, a shovel. So that one's fortune 3 and that one's silk touch. So it's pretty cool. Just do a lot of things with those. And then we've got the talisman of redemption and the rune Thanatos. Thanatos? I'm not sure. My pronunciation is terrible. So come on, let's wait for this. 8, 7, 6. Let's get away. Get away from it. 2, 1. There we go. Pretty awesome, right? So if you're just going off, fighting stuff, you might not make it back, so you can just set that over there for 60 seconds, and then when it reaches 60, it might save your life. You never know. So now, which one was it? The rune Thanatos. So I've made myself a little bit of a diving pillar. So I go right up to the top of here, and turn creative off. Cowabunga. And splat. Splat goes to Joe. Turn creative back on. Fly over to where you died. And instead of having all your items on the floor, as you can see this black ball, the thing I was holding, and it restores your inventory as exactly how it was. Even your character still got the goggles on, which is amazing. It's so much easier, saves a lot of time. Very cool. So this guy in my hand, gotta turn him on, right click and shift, and pretty much protects you from taking damage for a little while. So all the information about these things are all in the Thaumic as usual. So where's that chap? There he is. You can protect yourself from harmful outside influence by redirecting these effects to another place. So it's very cool. Next we've got the Goliath leggings. Goliath leggings are the same as the other leggings that come with Thaumcraft 3, but they take have an extra bit of defense, and when you get a critical strike on yourself and you think you're gonna die, you will remain with 1 heart. So it's sort of like staying in the battle like an extra second longer might save you. Okay, so next we've got the infernal bracelet. Now, what this does is you right click on the bellows of the furnace just to charge him up a bit, and then if you go over to say cobblestone or sand, I think it's the only blocks in vanilla Minecraft that you can do this with, and you right click and it turns it into the cooked version, which is really amazing. Saves a lot of time if you're building, for example. Very nice. It's beautiful. Okay, so next what have we got? What have we got in here? The one of the Tinkerer. I've already explained that. Right, so now this thing. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Where is he? Tool Dynamism Tablet. And so what this does is holds a tool, and you can sort of set up these mechanisms with if you want redstone or not, right or left. So I've set it up so there's a sheep in there. You could attach a golem, for example, to this chest, and you click this, it'll shear the sheep, the wool will pop off, and say the golem could pick that up and stick it in the chest for you. So you could you have to reset it, so like that. But you can, if I set it to left, it'll attack the sheep, which I don't know why you'd want to do that. But if I take redstone off, it'll just keep going. So you wouldn't need to be there flicking the switch all the time, and the golem could just do it himself. And I don't believe the shears, oh, they do wear down. Okay, so you'd have to replace them now and again. So what else have we got? We got this. Give me. Oh, why can't I pick these things up? Arcane transmutator. What this does, it tells you what you have in your jars. So as you know, the jars are filled with vials. They got all the essence, whatever bobs in it. And if you put, say you want another diamond, you put the diamond up here. It'll tell you you've got Purus, Vitreous, and Charos. So then you can take yourself another diamond or another one. And if I put that back in there, you can see that I've now run out of Vitreous in there. So it tells me I need that, but I've still got the Purus and the Charos. So that's really awesome. Nice quick way of making things. Okay, now for the Golem name tag. So I need to make myself a Golem name tag. So you go into an anvil. Oh, just spawned a Golem. Whoops a daisy. So stick a Golem name tag in here. Rename it. And we'll call this one Ralph. Put this in here. And then if you just punch the Golem with the sign, his name will be Ralph. So yeah, you can just name your golems. So you know what they do. Get to know your golems. Lovely. So this mod adds in lots of additional magic. I think it's really awesome. The effect, especially the glowstone, the lack of torches, the mechanisms to constantly keep machines going. It's just very basic but amazing. So if you want to check it out, link will be in the description. And thanks for watching.